What is up, Sideways fam? We're back again today with a video, and we are here with Is300. This is the one with the fully built engine that we went ahead and dynoed a few weeks back before Supers in Vegas. The car did above 600 horsepower, did super awesome. The bay is super beautiful. I'll give you a quick shot of that in a few minutes, but this video is not about his car, his build, his whatever. We're going ahead and now, since it's on a 225 tire in the rear with some kind of Chinese rim, we went ahead and ordered him a set of work stern wheels, 3-piece rims, so that if he wants to go wide body and get crazier, you know, he will have the availability to be able to go ahead and go wider or bigger inner barrel or kind of whatever he wants to do. 3-piece rims are really where it's at when it comes to JDM cars and doing anything pretty much the right way. And they are quite a bit lighter as well. So obviously 225s aren't going to work. You're going to die on that kind of a dimension of a rim. And then when it comes down to tire, I mean, he's running like a Hankook, I don't know, Ventus 2 or whatever. And those tires are, you know, as we all know, are just a street tire. It's not a race tire. So I went ahead and ordered a set from Toyo. Luckily, my landlord is actually sponsored by them. So it's pretty cool. We actually were able to order a set of Toyos direct and have them shipped into us. The brand new Toyo Proxy RR. Now, this is the full racing tire. This is like basically the street version of like what you would order when you order, like I said, of Mickey Thompson ET Street Arse, you know what I mean? Hence the word street in there. So quick little overview of the engine and the engine bay. Super beautiful, super nice. You guys have already seen this on my channel, so if you want to see it, you can go and check out his video. But 2JZ GE, fully built, pistons, rods, Manley rods, Weisco pistons, I believe. We went ahead and did just everything you could possibly do. We had the head ported, you know, it's got a comp 6865 on it, and you know, 1200cc, or actually these are 1700cc injectors. It's got a surge tank in the back between fuel pumps. All the information's online, guys. This car was set up to make 1,000 horsepower. Customer, I'm assuming, is probably going to be more than happy with around 650 for a street car. So let's go ahead and get outside and not kind of like delay too much longer in going and showing off the tire. They're freaking beautiful, and I can't wait to go ahead and test them out. So know what you guys are gonna say. You're basically gonna be like, but Rob, those look like drag radials, blah, 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 blah. No, dude, this is a street drag radial. This is one you can drive in the rain and everything else too, and it's supposed to be okay. And it's a Toyo tire. It's not a full, you know, like Hoosier or whatever, you know, one of those other things. It should be totally fine. I mean, I have plenty of friends that are driving on ET Street R's on the street and not really having any problem. This is pretty much the best you're going to possibly get. And for the fitment, we went ahead and went with the 255/40. I think it's going to perform flawlessly. So I mean, just super dope. Cannot wait to get him installed. So we went ahead and already upgraded his brakes and his rotors and everything else, and gotten everything done. So basically he should be good to go. So we're going to go ahead and put these on, get them all set up on the car, get the height set up where we're going to leave it, and then we're going to go ahead and do some rips. We're going to see if it spins. And from my judgment, I think no matter what we do in third gear, maybe even in second gear, it should just hook, because my car does around 600, and in my car, in any gear with my R888s, I don't spin at all. So on these with the RR version, the more drag, like more tubeless setup, it's going to be a lot crazier than that, I would assume. So let's check it out. don't know if you guys can see that, but the fitment on that is just, woo, you know, just, mwah. But anyways, guys, so the wheel offset and tire setup, you guys, just so that you guys can know for your car. This is a 255/40 17 in the rear, and the rim is a 17/8 plus 52. The factory offset rim is a plus 50, and I was told that on the factory rim, we're able to run as big as a 275/50. Now, I don't really believe that now that you're seeing it. The 255 bubbles over on an 8 mil, and the OEM rim, I believe, is a 7 mil. So I don't know about all that, but there's a slight bubble on this. It just clears the quarter, unrolled, unmolested, unmodified. That is just badass. The front is a 17/7 plus 42, which is still really good because if you look at the fitment in the front, we're great, you know what I mean? Like, zero problems, no rolling, no drama, and we're fitting a, this is a Continental Extreme, and we're running a 225/45/17. So basically the same exact tire that he had on it already in an 18 offset, and I mean, look at that, dude. That is just, it just looks nice and meaty. Like, you can still drive the car isn't too low, and I mean, he even has an elegance lip on it and a couple things too. So I mean, the car looks great. I'm super stoked about it. I hope he's super stoked about it. Like, the look is just super killer. I love it. These rims are really rare. So when I saw that my buddy's shop got them in stock, I was like, damn, that's the exact offset that we need. This is gonna work great for him. He liked the wheels. There was one other rim that he liked, but I personally like these better. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead. It's Saturday, Halloween's this weekend. We got a bunch of stuff going on. We'll probably have to drive the car next week sometime. But the car should be pretty much finished. We got the sensors all put in. Everything's all buttoned up and good to go. So we're gonna go do some rips in this thing, go have a little cruise, get some lunch, and then we'll go ahead and recall the customer and tell him to pick up his car. One more second to have to talk to you guys. Sorry to end up making this video so much about talking, but I really wanted to make sure and reiterate again how important tires are. If you build a car that has this kind of horsepower, you guys, 500, 600, 700, all the way up, you need a tire. So make sure and do not make the mistakes that a lot of people make and build this crazy car and not have one, good braking and two, good tires. I will not stress it any more than this because this video is already going to be long as it is just for a tire video. But once again, it is the most important thing on your car is safety, and brakes and tires are those two things. So anyways, guys, get right back into it.
Here's the car right now. We got some slicks in the back. We're gonna go test them out. We're gonna go rip it. So I'll put the camera back on when we're ripping it.
Alrighty, guys, so this is going to go ahead and conclude the video on the Toyo RR tire, you know, testing and kind of test and tune kind of thing. We really enjoyed it. The car actually hooks great. The customer already came and picked up his car, and they went 4 heads deep in the car, and we're smoking Hellcats and just, you know, totally enjoying it. Obviously, with more weight in the rear, it does hook better than when it's just with 2 people in the front seat. But I mean, beyond that, it still hooks the same. I mean, I would definitely say as far as tire goes, the RR is better than an R888. I think as far as pricing, maybe the R888 is still a little bit more achievable. It's a little bit cheaper than the RR, and it's also easier to get, you know what I mean? As far as the RR goes, it's a really expensive tire that is really hard to get because it's like almost like a drag radial street tire. It's still DOT approved, which is super nice, even though it has like the tread wear of like a full drag slick. I don't know about time wise of how long the actual tire will last comparative to, you know, like any other race tire. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably gonna wear time for stuff. So I mean, yeah, guys, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The fitment for the Is300 was another huge thing that I was, you know, happy to go over with you guys and show you guys as far as like offset and rim dimension. A lot of people try to put these really crazy wheel specs on their car, and I mean, like, the car is either slammed on the floor, which basically you're going to be running so much camber that the tire's not even going to be useful, or you have to raise the car super high, make it look like a donk with like some super crazy wide rim. I mean, obviously for a drag setup, I mean, I understand you're gonna go ahead and put like a beadlock rim on it from like Weld or, you know, Ford Star or something like that, and then go ahead and run like a full drag slick. I mean, dude, like, of course, that is 100% doable. The rim is very narrow, you know, you're running a huge balloon tire that can be ran at like fucking 10 PSI and hooked no matter what. But I mean, as far as like a street setup, I think this is the best setup that I personally would use, and like as we actually did for Jair's car. So hope you guys I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and go ahead and make sure if you guys have any questions or concerns, like always, guys, go ahead and message me. And until next time, guys, peace.